Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll discuss parking lot system design. We'll discuss the design and the code both. So if you're given a question like that in an interview, your first task is to gather requirements. So you should be asking questions to the interviewer like how many types of vehicles to accommodate or how much fee has to be calculated, if there are any different types of parking fee, etc. Once you have answered to all your questions, only then you should start coding. Involved. And let's look at the first one, that is vehicle. So, what will the vehicle class have? It will have a license plate number, vehicle type, entry time and exit time, of course, ID, right? Like a unique identifier for the vehicle. No, these two things will not be in the vehicle class because the entry time and exit time should be known by the ticket and not by the vehicle. And you don't need an ID because license plate number of a vehicle is the unique identifier of the vehicle, right? So you don't need that. Okay, let's move on to the next one, that is parking spot. So, a parking lot is a collection of multiple parking spots. So, each parking spot will have an ID, of course, an entry time and exit time. Nope, this will be only known by the ticket. Okay, vehicle type, yes, because every parking spot can accommodate only a certain vehicle type, and whether or not it is occupied. Okay, now let's move on to the ticket. So ticket will have the entry time and exit time, ID, parking spot, and the vehicle, of course, like for which vehicle you're issuing the ticket. Lastly, parking fee. So parking fee will be an interface because there can be different kinds of parking fee involved. There can be a rush hour or peak hour or like a base parking fee. So we'll have one base price parking fee and peak hours parking fee. So when you create multiple classes from a single interface, so this is known as strategy design pattern. And we have parking lot manager. So this will be our main class. We'll create the parking lot, parking spots, etc. So this will be our main class. So these are the classes, and let's jump onto the code. So if you see here, we have these classes. It might feel a little overwhelming, but it's not. Like once you go through it, you'll understand each class. So let's start with vehicle. Vehicle is a simple class, license plate and type, and a few getter methods and a constructor. Similarly, we have parking fee. We'll see later. Let's look at vehicle type. So vehicle type is an enum. It will, like right now I've only added three things: car, bus, and motorcycle. And let's look at parking spot. Parking spot is ID type is occupied, all those attributes that we discussed, and just normal methods. Let's look at parking fee. Now, as discussed, parking fee is an interface, and we are setting the base fee here itself. This is because this will be implemented by other classes. So if in future you want to change base fee, you can only change it in one place. So you don't have to uh, change the same in different places. Let's look at base price parking fee. So this will implement parking fee, and since it's base price, it will just return base fee into seconds parked. Seconds parked is the duration between the ticket's entry time and exit time. We'll look into the ticket in a bit. So let's look at peak hour parking fee. So for peak hour is the same base fee into seconds park, but into peak hour multiplier because you will be charging more during peak hours, right? So that's the thing. And let's look at ticket. Ticket has a bunch of things. So it has ID, vehicle, parking spot, all of that. A constructor, of course, get entry time, exit time, set exit time, and get parking spot. So these things, right? And parking lot manager. So this is our main class. So we are creating an object of the parking fee. For now, we are keeping it as base price parking fee. Creating a parking lot here. Then you're creating parking spots as well to be added to the parking lot, right? We're adding it here. Then I'll create a car and park it. So when I park my vehicle, I get a ticket in return. I'm unparking my vehicle and calculating the fee. Let's look at unpark vehicle first. So so I'm just sleeping like for 3 seconds here, so that there is some difference between exit time and entry time before I calculate the fee. And once I do that, so I'm vacating the spot and setting the exit time. That's why we need the parking spot to be known by the ticket. And then I'm calculating the fee. So let's run this program. Let me do this. Let's see what we get. Parking fee for car is 30 because 3 seconds and base fee was 10, so 3 into 10. So let's park another vehicle, and we only have one parking spot for car, but we're trying to park two cars. So let's see what happens. I should get a runtime error here. No available parking spot for this vehicle. Okay, cool. Let's go to let's use P car parking fee. So we had a P car multiplier of 1.5. So this time we should be getting 45 instead of 30. Let's see. Yeah, parking fee for car is 45. So that's it. This is how simple parking lot design is. And this is not the only way to solve it. You can have your own approach, and you should just explain your code to the interview. That's it for this video, and thank you for watching.